Far beyond the mountains and past the shimmering lakes, there lay a beautiful, peaceful forest. And hidden in that forest stood a tiny wooden house. It wasn't fancy, but it was warm, quiet, and full of love. In that little house lived a kind-hearted bear named Finn. He lived with his loving wife, Sophie, and their two little cubs, Liam and Mia. Finn wasn't just any bear. He was a good father, a devoted husband, and above all, a gentle soul. One early morning, Sophie woke up to find something troubling. The honey jar was empty, completely empty. She gently shook Finn awake and said, "Finn, the honey is all gone. When the kids wake up, the first thing they'll ask for is honey. Please go into the forest and bring back some fresh honey." The moment Finn heard the word honey, a shiver ran down his spine, because the place where the best honey grew was the golden tree, a place filled with danger and challenges, but for his children, he was ready to face anything. Sophie carefully packed a small bag for him. She placed inside a hat and an umbrella. Liam handed him a walking stick carved out of wood with love, and little Mia gave him tall, warm boots to protect him on the road ahead. Finn looked at his family with soft, misty eyes. He smiled and said, "For you, I'll face every challenge this forest throws at me, and I'll bring that honey home." And with those words, Finn set off on his long journey through the forest. The journey ahead was not easy. The golden tree grew far away, deep in another part of the forest. Just reaching it was a challenge in itself. After walking for some time, Finn arrived at the foot of a steep hill. But this was no ordinary hill. This was Viper Hill, crawling with thousands of venomous vipers. As Finn climbed, the rain began to fall. The rocks turned slick and slippery. His paws lost their grip, and he tumbled down. Lying there, Finn suddenly remembered Mia's warm boots. He slipped them on. They fit perfectly. Then, with Liam's wooden stick in hand, Finn started climbing again. The vipers slithered toward him, fangs bared, ready to strike. But the moment they touched the heat of his boots, they hissed and slithered away. The warmth kept them back. Step by step, in the pouring rain, Finn pushed himself upward. The ground was slick, the path was cruel, but his will was stronger. And finally, he crossed Viper Hill. His first challenge was complete. Not long after, another obstacle blocked his path, a long and dangerous river. This was no ordinary river either. Beneath its smooth surface swam hundreds of piranhas, always hungry, always hunting. Finn remembered the last time he'd come for honey. That same river, those same teeth. The piranhas had attacked him then too. He had barely escaped. Now, the river looked calm. The water was clear. Finn could even see his own reflection, but not a single piranha. Trusting the still water, Finn leapt in. But the moment his paw touched the surface, a massive swarm of piranhas came rushing toward him. One bit his nose. Another bit his ear. Pain shot through him like lightning. He thrashed and splashed, scrambling back to the shore. Dripping wet, Finn sat by the riverbank and thought, "This won't work. I need another way." Then, he saw it. An old, broken boat lying on the edge of the river. Finn's heart filled with a small spark of hope. He pulled the boat out, patched the cracks with branches and leaves, and fixed it with the skill of a father determined to go home. When he set the boat on the water, the piranhas attacked again, but this time their teeth met only wood. Finn rode with all his strength and safely reached the other side. His second challenge was behind him. Finn was tired. His paws were sore, but he was close now, so close. He walked on through the forest until at last he saw it. A tall, shining tree, the golden tree. Sunlight poured down on its branches. The honey glistened like melted gold. Even the air smelled sweet. Finn let out a deep breath and stepped closer. From inside the hive, a majestic bee emerged. Queen Melora. "Why have you come here, Finn?" she asked softly. "I came for my children," Finn said, his voice shaking. "For my daughter's laughter, for my son's joy, for the light in my wife's eyes." The bees listened. Their little hearts softened. Queen Melora smiled. "When someone comes to us with love, we never send them away empty-handed." The bees filled a big pot with golden honey, the sweetest honey in the world, and placed it carefully in Finn's paws. With the honey safe in his bag, Finn began the journey home. His steps were slower now, but his heart was lighter than ever. When he finally reached the gate of his little wooden house, Sophie and the children were waiting, their eyes filled with hope. When they saw Finn with the honey, they ran to him, hugged him tightly, and laughed. Sophie carefully opened the pot and poured the golden honey for Liam and Mia. Their little faces lit up with pure joy as they tasted the honey they loved so much. And that night, in their tiny wooden home in the forest, the air was filled with laughter, love, and the sweet scent of golden honey, because heroes don't always wear armor. Sometimes they wear warm boots, carry a wooden stick, and bring home honey for the ones they love. If this story touched your heart, then show a little love back. Give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because every click from you gives us the strength to bring more magical stories to life. Your love is the honey that keeps our stories alive. And if there's any tale you'd like us to retell, just let us know down in the comments. We'll bring your favorite story to life again, in a brand new, magical way, just for you.